We were really fortunate in the Build Up Skills project to have university, a vocational education and training school with us, and also some associations on building engineering. And we have involved these sectors in our development of the roadmap. So we have done interviews, workshops together. The whole development process was together with the key stakeholders. Therefore, the endorsement activity went really smoothly. 44 organizations endorsed our roadmap, including ministries. So the Ministry of Construction and Technology and the Ministry for National Development as well. But also we had many companies on board, larger companies, as well as associations, sectoral associations. So our commitment, or their commitment, is really crucial to the implementation process of the roadmap.
We have learned a lot with regards to this element, because our first roadmap was crafted in 2011 up until 2013. And at that time, the energy transition was in its early stages. There were a lot of innovators, early adopters, but it was a quite close-by network. So we had a network of roughly a few hundred people that were involved, and together we could do the mapping and could address the measures. At this moment in the energy transition, we are working with a majority. So not even the early majority, but the big majority, so to say. So there are a lot of new network organizations popping up, forming groups of people working around the issue. And it was impossible to work with directly. So instead, we worked with groups of people, and we addressed especially the network organization that are representing bigger groups of people involved in the transition. And that led to endorsement not on the personal level often, but more endorsement on the organizational level. So big network organizations that are stating, yes, we like the roadmap, we are adapting these measures, and we will continue working onto it. And that has one additional difficult element, that we have to let it go. So we have created the roadmap based on the analysis status quo, but now it's for the networked organizations to adopt the measures and to let them fly, so to say. And as Build Up Skills team, we have to step a bit down or backwards to let them do their job, because they are far more influential than the small group of Build Up Skills partners, so to say.
In the Czech Republic and in Slovakia, we collected around 70 endorsing organizations, 70 letters of endorsement. In the Czech Republic specifically, the main endorsing parties were the largest construction companies and governmental bodies, similarly to Slovakia.
We got in total 35 endorsement letters from the whole range of stakeholders. The ministries, the national agencies, the local government, training providers, both VT and university. So also from construction companies, from clusters of construction companies, clusters of manufacturers. So basically the whole range of stakeholders are endorsing the project. They all recognize the need to rectify the issue we have there, but the problem is to start, because the issue is with the baseline. Training programs for both construction workers and university courses, which need to be created by the Ministry of Education and related agencies. And then all others can jump in and work on further implementation. Also, there is funds available through the national resilience and recovery plans. But one of the measures is there to create the programs, to work on the implementation of the programs, but we need to be much better in the implementation of the measure.
The next step would be to put the vision into action, and this is what we are working on. With our consortium, we agreed that in every year we will sit down together and take a look what has been done with the implementation of the proposed measures. For example, in case of Amy, we are going to finalize a model house park, which would be an important step for us to promote the sustainability and refurbishment of the households. We were fortunate that we involved the Ministry of Construction and Technology, and we were able to provide some strategy for the construction industry, and we really hope that our suggestions will come true and it will be the basis in Hungary.
We started with bilateral meetings with the governmental bodies, and with the construction some activities are running, especially related to the vocational trainings to be performed or further developed in Slovakia, or the national strategy to develop a construction industry in Czechia.
We have the support of pretty much everybody, and we need to get our hands dirty, as they say. So we need to start doing high quality training. We need to create training centers for practical training. We need to train the trainers, and we need to create the demand. So if we have an example of the government asking for certified trainers, asking for certified workers, certified maybe companies, to, for example, renovate schools, kindergartens, or any other public buildings, I think that is the step forward which will create a demand, which will roll the ball and get us started.